University of Southern California. You might know me as LeBron's kid in Space Jam.
You ain't being Space Jam. This is not normal.
I'm a top recruit headed to USC.
He's one of the top DBs in the country.
And I'm trying to have a long run in Hollywood.
I don't see any limitations.
I've got 2 months left in high school, and I'm taking y'all with me on my last ride. From the football field to the silver screen, welcome to Dual Threat. Today's the day, you know, it's exciting. Like, everybody's ready to play.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Loyola.
I've been playing football since I was like 7, and it's crazy that today is like the start of the last season. At USC, I'm gonna play corner, but you know, for Loyola, I'll be playing both sides. First varsity year as a sophomore, we were 1-9. Hopefully we can wrap our senior year off with an undefeated season. Everybody's on their toes and a lot of energy.
It's showtime!
I could have sat out and gotten ready to go straight to USC. That's what a lot of people did, you know, but for me, being at Loyola, like, I've gone through a lot of adversity. You know, our junior year, we made it to the championship and we didn't win. So I wanted to make sure I got to come back, getting one last ride in. Taj, one of our running backs, is doing his thing right now. You know, gets a good pickup at 20 yards.
Braden Zarino connects with Ceyair Wright. First down, Loyola!
I told you I could play both sides. Nothing we love more than defensive touchdowns. Jeffrey made a great play with the sack, and Josh scooped it up and took it back. So the whole team is fired up. First and goal, just give it to Taj. My guys are making plays tonight. We've got all the momentum right now. Defense is doing great right now. Our guys have been in the backfield all night. And just when I thought our defense couldn't play any better, my guy Finn got the pick 6. Whole team is fired up. It's time to run it up. And our defense has got to stay strong and keep this lead. Less than 40 seconds till halftime, and we know we got to come up with a stop.
Touchdown, St. Francis.
Going into halftime, you know, we feel like this game shouldn't be as close as it is.
Hand off to Max Garrison.
Second half starts, and we're coming out super flat. I beat my guy off the line. I'm waving, I'm right open, but they don't see me. After that, they go deep, and you know I got to make a play. You know, you could talk about athleticism and stuff like that, but I feel like the thing that makes me stand out the most is like the little things, like technique and film study. We get a huge stop in the backfield and a big 3-and-out. Right away, we give it to Taj. Jacoby and Peter give some great blocks, and Taj does the rest. Fourth quarter, you know, everybody's having a great time. Kobe runs a great route, breaks the corner, you know, gets in the end zone, does a dance. This clip ended up going viral. Everybody was posting it. So you know I had to go celebrate with him. Taj gets in the end zone for the 3rd time. Nobody can stop him. Clock hits 0, we get the win. You know, especially with this senior season, every game feels amazing.
What's going on over Overtime, welcome to my crib. Christmas tree is still up, but we got the pool table over there. You know, now we go outside. It's the first thing you come out here, you got the pool. You know, this is where I spend a lot of my time for sure. So we got a little waterfall, you know, so we can turn the fire on. It looks really nice at nighttime. Keep going. Here you got my basketball court. This is where I have my hoop dreams. This is where I be hooping and stuff like that. Didn't get it, but it's okay. You know, I'm not a hooper, I'm a football player, but I'll get there. Now, I'll take you guys into my domain, my room. So this is where I do my classes and stuff at. Here's me and my dad, my grandma. These are all from when I went to Barack Obama's inauguration in 2008. It's crazy, I just remember a lot of people. But this is my first football jersey. I'm a Steelers fan, as you can see. And that is the reason, because I played for the Steelers when I first started football. So, you know, I was into every sport. I played football, baseball, lacrosse, I ran track. This was my 8th grade year, 2016. We didn't win in 2015. We actually lost to Fountain Valley. That game actually was like the turning point for me. I got scored on twice that game, and the game-winning touchdown was scored on me. From then on, I was like, I'm never letting nothing like this happen to me again, you know? So I worked out all the time with my dad, and I decided like, okay, I'm gonna become good at this. And so I entered high school and kept practicing, you know, and it's gone well. This is my self-tape room. So, you know, with COVID, we haven't really been going to auditions, and you have to film yourself at home. So usually what I do, take this ring light right here, and I'll just bring it right over here, prop my phone up in the spot, and I'll stand here with my script and go over my lines with my dad. Acting has always been something that I've done, and football has always kind of been something that I've done. Having both in my life has helped me, you know, because there's, you know, things that you have to do in acting that may help you in football, and things that you have to do in football that may help you in acting. Like, I'm great at knowing plays. I think it's definitely been a positive for sure to have these two things in my life. Got one last spot to show you guys. So here is my, I guess you could call it a movie room. This was like a huge part of my childhood. Because, you know, you see we got the Wii. Anytime there was like a family function, we would all come in here and either watch movies or play video games or whatever it may be. Got some broken Loyola glasses. It's a great room, definitely. All right, it's time to chill. Get out of my house. Are y'all ready? I'm excited.
Me and my friends been working on a song together for a while, and so we're gonna get in the studio with Tank and some music producers just to see what we can do.
What's going on, man?
Welcome to the lab, man. Let's get the vibe started, man. Let's get started.
So Tank is a super successful R&B artist. My uncle is his manager, actually.
Check, mic check, 1, 2. Yeah, this is tough.
So let's start with that verse.
But I wait for you. There's no one above.
Yeah, you got a super unique voice.
How old are you?
18.
Is it Daniel Caesar, or who before Daniel Caesar would be your influence?
Well, he kind of put me on to Daniel Caesar, and I kind of like started liking his music a lot. And then I started listening to like Giveon and stuff like that, and like Khalid and stuff like that. So like I kind of like that type of like slower type of.
What's happening right now?
They're taking it back, man.
They taking it way back.
From listening to it, that's what y'all missing is someone to help you guys really get the point across. It has to be, are we on the level to compete? How are you going to get into the spaces that these artists that you are looking up to are in? Will they take the time to listen to my music instead of listening to whoever that artist may be? Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't until today that anybody had ever really told me that I should try to take music seriously. You know, I've always kind of just done it sparingly here and there for fun, but this is the first time somebody ever like gave me some critiques and told me that I could go somewhere with it.
And your music has to be better because of your other accomplishments. Someone who sees you is like, oh, well, he a football player, or oh, he an actor, or oh, he this, he that. But somebody who can actually be a high-level athlete, high-level actor, and potentially a high-level artist as well. I've never heard of that.
I mean, I'm a pretty high-level athlete.
You went to college for singing.
No, what happened?
In everything else that I do, like I've had to put a lot of work into it. And music is something that you have to do the same with.
So you have to break out of those boxes. And the way to break out of those boxes is to be really good. The same way you study football, the same way you study your line. Music has to be the same exact way for you.
One of my goals is to win an EGOT. It's an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony. So to win a Grammy, you have to do music. So that's definitely something I want to do.
Hey, you are killing, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Sometimes we like to just get some of our family together, you know, especially with me leaving to go to college soon. Just want to make the most of the time we can spend together.
That's the only Thai commercial I remember. Are you talking about that part where he's holding me?
When I was 7 years old, I got cast in a Thai commercial, and that was probably like the start of my acting career.
A good friend of mine, her daughter was actually doing it first, and she was just like recommended me, you should take Ceyair to start going on auditions because there's not enough African-American boys. So we just basically got some pictures and we got a couple responses from some notable agencies. Ceyair did a lot of print stuff initially, and then it just kind of just like a transition where he just eventually wanted to say, Dad, I'm kind of like tired of doing commercials. Can I do theatrical stuff?
All my family members are super supportive of me. They're always by my side, always there for me to lean on whenever I need to.
The way we've always approached football, we've never been like, it's NFL or nothing, that's what we want you to do. And we just go through the process and just work hard and do the necessary things if football happens, but you still prepare yourself for life after football, whether it's for relationships in school. And I can't really say, okay, I see him doing this. I don't see any limitations.
My family definitely is why I play. Just, they've always been by my side. I'm the one that people are looking towards to, to do certain things. So like, I think that definitely, lights a fuel for me. Today we came to get some work in with my cousin Darnay. He's in the NFL with the Giants right now.
Yeah, that was the best one. I feel like every time I try to work out, I try to visualize somebody in front of me. I heard Jay-Z said it. He was like, I visualize me taking over the stage.
Darnay's been everywhere that I'm trying to go. He's been in college and he's in the NFL right now. So, working out with him is great because I get to learn so much.
When you build, you step like that.
I'm gonna have you correct yourself. Step like that.
Yeah.
Now just roll out.
It's been definitely like a big brother, little brother type of relationship. Like I just remember like seeing him in high school playing at Calabasas, and then fast forward to him playing against Dak Prescott and guarding CD Lamb in the NFL. Like that's a crazy moment.
Right. Okay. Get out. Are you feeling like you're too narrow? It's easy to get like this. You feel me? But if you go a little wider, you feel me? So if you do want to go outside release, where you going? So if you want to come back in, I'm able to flatten you out. It's pretty much angles, the main thing, but also being comfortable with your technique. I mean, like in high school, people try to go fast tempo, but in college, people know their playbook. So West Coast style, fast pace, try to execute when you're tired. I'll tell you this, in the Pac-12, any given Saturday, who execute the best gonna win.
We did a couple releases, a little bit of competition. He's really just focused on teaching me and making me better. I lose and he's right back on the line telling me what I need to do to correct it.
Ceyair know who he is, but once he truly know how gifted he is, he got no ceiling. No ceiling.
Come on, let's warm up. You're not even warmed up yet. I don't need a warm up. Damn.
I like to hoop. I like to go to the park and shoot around sometimes. So me and my friends, we're gonna go over there and play a little game, pig or horse or whatever.
There you go, get that air ball.
Nobody was hitting anything.
Hey, y'all trying to play?
Damani, he's like, oh, let's go play against them. None of us were dressed to be playing basketball. We're not out there to be running around and stuff.
That's Junior right here, and we got LeBron James. I don't know who this is.
They didn't know that we're USC football players, but you know, even though it's not football, we can't lose to these guys.
There you go. Get it, Ceyair!
Trust your teammates and you want to see.
The 1 to 10 in basketball, I'm a 10. I beat Anthony Davis at a 1-on-1. I feel like not everybody can do that, you know? So I feel like I gotta be up there, like at least an 8, right?
There it is.
He can't shoot.
There you can.
We took an early lead, you know, we let them come back a little bit.
Oh my goodness! Turn me off!
We ended up pulling out the win, rightfully so.
Yeah, we just whipped on them, so let's go get some to eat.
That's not even a question, bro.
Thank you.
You know, all these guys are going to USC with me. You know, it's good to come out and have a day with them.
Damani, why did you choose USC?
Growing up, I always loved SC, you know, 8th grade. Got the big offer or whatnot.
You got offered in 8th grade?
8th grade, man, crazy.
I was there.
Me and Damani are super close. We've grown up playing against each other. You know what I'm saying? And we play each other in high school, and we played each other before high school.
What about you, K4?
I know football doesn't last forever, and so I know there's going to have to be a life after football. So I'm going to major either in communications and minor in business, or major in business and minor in communications, because what I want to do is help lift the next generation and make sure that if I don't make it, that the next person is going to make it. 10 years from now, I want to be kicked up and making millions while I'm sleeping. Wake up.
Oh, dang, another meal.
Corey's a monster, you know, he's getting in the backfield every play, and he's making every O-lineman pay. I don't understand, like, he's fast, he's one of the strongest people I know, like, physically, he's crazy.
It's a very good school, and plus it's LA, everybody want to come to LA, so just taking it was truly a blessing.
John, finish! Come on, next up, let's go.
I'm with my old youth football teams, I'm gonna be training them a little bit.
John, get up! John! Back to John, stop cheating, Tyron.
Usually my dad's the one coaching me, so getting to coach with my dad was pretty interesting, but it was fun at the same time.
Whoever can touch the air, y'all get a pair of gloves today.
We're doing a little drill that we used to do when I was their age, and it's basically like you sit together, like 2 of you together, and you break one way or the other way, and whoever gets touched has 10 push-ups or whatever, and so I did that with them. They almost got me.
We used to do this drill though.
I know.
You know, when I was younger, I was looking between the Carson Colts and then the Baldwin Hills Bruins. And obviously I picked the Bruins, and you know, that was one of the best decisions ever because, you know, I made some great relationships here. Here we go!
Go. Break. Back pedal. Break. Open up.
For the second half of practice, instead of working out with them, I was more so leading them through drills that I came up with.
You just moving so slow, baby, coach.
Oh, Ceyair shutting up cones, huh? I'm the guy that gave him nickname Mr. Hollywood. One day we got a big game coming up, and his dad's like, "Hey, Ceyair's not gonna make it to practice today. He has to go shoot a commercial." So I'm like, "You gotta be kidding me! You guys never told me that." But even though he was acting and doing his own thing, he never changed who he was as a person. All right, hey man, we about to race. Who got the juice?
We were training, but we also wanted to make sure we had some fun competition for the kids.
Okay, door, okay. Get him, champ, get him, champ, get him, champ, get him, champ.
They gotta have some up there. They gotta have something.
I got 10 push-ups, dog.
Being a part of that practice was really cool, you know, just kind of thinking about what it was like when I was that age. Getting to meet high school players that are going to college and getting to meet college players and just how excited I was. It meant a lot to, you know, be able to be that for, you know, somebody else.
It wasn't hard to predict where he was gonna go. I mean, he's an actor, he's a student, he's an athlete. USC checks all 3 of those boxes. It doesn't surprise me at all. Ceyair, this one is on you, break us down.
Bad news on 3, bad news on me. 1, 2, 3. Bad news!
Game day, second last time in Loyola uniform. Time is flying by, so it's pretty crazy. Tonight we're playing St. Paul. It's their senior night. They're 0-2, but you can't take anybody lightly in LA. I was trying to cherish every moment, just take everything in. Early on, St. Paul's moving the ball. Before we know it, they're inside the red zone. We gotta hold them here. Drop back in coverage, see the quarterback looking my way, throws the ball up, and immediately my instincts just take over. I get the pick, and I'm running around, but looking back on the film, I realized I should have just ran straight, and I probably could have had a touchdown, but it's all right, we get the stop, and we're back on offense. Next play, Braden drops back. Jacoby makes a fantastic catch, but he gets called back for holding. Third down, I get the ball, but I got stopped, couldn't get the first. That just killed our momentum, and we fell apart after that. They take a deep shot, and I almost come up with it. Defense still doing the thing, we get the ball back. Offense just isn't clicking right now. We go a whole quarter without scoring. We know we're better than this, we gotta turn it around. Even though we haven't scored yet, we always have confidence in Braden to make a play. Braden gets the ball, gives it to Harrison. Kobe and Sam make some great blocks down the field. We finally get in the end zone. $7-0 at halftime. Nobody's really happy with that. Our team really wants to go undefeated, and we can't lose tonight. I know some of that falls on me, so I really got to turn around and help lead these guys. 7-0 at halftime, nobody's really happy with that. It's great to have the shutout, but we really got to turn it up in the second half. I know some of that falls on me, so I really got to turn around and help lead these guys. Second half, we start with the ball, and now we're starting to look like ourselves. After the rough first half, we're picking up first down after first down. We get the ball to midfield, we give it to Harrison, Jacoby makes another great block, Harrison takes it in again. 45 yards to the house, we needed that. Later in the third, it's still only 14-0. If we want to go undefeated, we can't let them cut this to 7. We're back on offense, I know we need another touchdown, and we decide to take a shot. I come off the line as fast as I can. He bails out. I break off for the post. Easy touchdown. I know I'm a DB, but when I get in the end zone on offense, it always feels good. And a touchdown to cap off my senior year is great. That touchdown just takes it out of St. Paul. Our sideline is fired up. I feel like we got this. For a while, we didn't think we were going to get this season. If we didn't get to play, then a lot of seniors wouldn't have been able to get the opportunity to go to some schools. I think it definitely helped out just these few games to get some people some film that they needed. Peter gets the ball on the outside, makes 2 guys miss, makes another guy miss. All of a sudden, he's gone. 28-0. Undefeated, just 1 game left. If we win the title next week, it'll be the perfect send-off for our senior year, and it'll be just what I was looking for in this redemption season. Space Jam 2 trailer just dropped. Me and CJ are checking it out. The whole audition process for Space Jam 2 was crazy. It kind of didn't set in for me at first. I was just sitting there with me and my mom, and I was just like, and she was like, booking that was like, dang, like I can really do this, you know?
What house is that?
That's definitely not the house we shot.
Play it? Yeah, I know it's not.
CJ's like a little brother to me.
I look so young, bro.
You know, he plays my little brother in Space Jam. I think it's really great, you know, to have that personal relationship and we're kind of going through the same thing together.
This was my favorite part, bro, with the planets and all that.
It was mind-blowing seeing the animation.
The visual effects are just crazy.
Now I understand why it took so long.
King James.
When was the first time you met LeBron?
The first time I met LeBron was the chemistry. My heart has never bumped so fast.
That part was just like, I couldn't even understand it. LeBron had been somebody that I'd grown up being like, dang, this dude is always in the finals. I hope he loses. And then eventually he came to the Lakers and I was like, I hope he brings us a championship. And then I met him and I was like, wow, like this dude is actually an amazing person.
He taller in person. Well, for me, he was taller in person.
I mean, you were short though.
Okay.
He's super down to earth to be one of the world's biggest celebrities. He taught me a lot of things, especially with me being an athlete. The number one thing that he would preach a lot was taking care of your body, like sleeping and eating right.
It's gonna be a good movie. Best movie of 2021?
Definitely, I'd say so.
Awards? Oh, I can't wait, bruh.
March 2021, it's been a crazy year. A lot of ups and downs, but we're trying to see the bright side of things.
It's been a year since COVID started, and you know, it's also coming up on a year since we made the Black Lives Matter video.
Throughout history, African Americans have faced seemingly unsurmountable adversities.
In the summer, me and my dad were sitting there, you know, we're seeing all these protests going on, and you know, he was talking about how dangerous it is, and I was like, okay, well, if you're not gonna let me go to the protest, like, I'm gonna have to do something. So I started to think, you know, I have a little bit of a platform. If I combine all of my friends that I know in California that are playing football that also have a platform, you know, it would reach even greater lengths.
Ron shouted it out?
Yeah, Snoop Dogg shouted it out, like a bunch of people did.
As I get older, hopefully my platform continues to grow. That just gives me more opportunities to use it for spreading awareness for whatever I feel is important to me.
What did it mean to you, like getting to do that?
What it meant to me was like, first to finally stand up and show that things that happen to us always happen on a regular basis.
I think it was important for like people like us who have a platform, you know, to speak out and stuff like that.
Seeing people do it like LeBron, he has probably the biggest platform in the world.
LeBron is the epitome of using your platform for good.
He talks about everything, not just equality for black people, but he talks about like women's rights and all types of stuff like that.
And I think that's really important for people like that. I'm definitely gonna miss these types of conversations. These are guys that I've grown up with as they go off to college. You know, Devin's gonna be not too far from me, but Zakari's, you know, he's gonna be up in Washington, so I'm definitely gonna miss these type of moments for sure.
Every Thursday night before the game, you know, I come work out with Coach Brown.
We should make you do some push-ups here since you don't got your dang shirt.
Me and a couple guys that are gonna play on Friday. I wanna come in, just get a little bit of work in before so we can be prepared, you know, just iron on the kinks and stuff like that.
It's a hit. Arms are working. Arms are working. Get out, get out, get out.
I'm a corner, so I'm a DB, and Coach Brown, that's what he specializes in. He's coached a lot of corners in the NFL, corners in college that are there right now.
Hit.
He's got a great resume for sure.
Not bad. I've been training Ceyair since he was, I want to say, the 5th grade when he played for the Gold Rush, actually at this park. Pierce step right, go right. Hands behind your back. Now he's on the way to USC, one of the top DBs in the country. Relax. Next two up, come on.
To separate yourself, you have to be technical.
It's a hit.
A lot of people can play corner off of pure athleticism, but to be great, like you have to have fantastic technique.
Relax. The square technique is a system that's unorthodox. Give me a DB, wide receiver, let's go. Because the whole system requires you to stay square from the line of scrimmage into the route. And the only way you can stay square is having your nose in between your big toes. There you go, keep your toes at him, nose in between your toes while you're going through the transition, keeping your ear hole at the quarterback. That's why we call it the square technique system.
You know, it's great to work on technique, but we gotta run some one-on-ones to see how it translates.
Listen up, we're gonna do a couple releases with the ball in the air.
To wrap up practice, Devin and I had a one-on-one.
The matchup right here.
Me and Devin have known each other for the longest time. We grew up together, we played a ball one together. And now, fast forward, we're here at Rancho and we're getting ready to go to college and be rivals. He's UCLA and I'm USC, so it's pretty crazy. Had to show him who's boss. I think it's pretty fitting for my last Loyola game to be senior night. Playing for 4 years now since freshman year, and we've gone through a lot of struggles, and now we're getting the chance to battle it out for the league championship, so super excited. My first varsity year as a sophomore, we were 1-9, and on top of that, last year we lost in the championship game, so hopefully we can wrap our senior year off with an undefeated season. Tonight we're playing Crespi. They're 3-1 and they beat St. Paul, the team that we beat last week. Crespi is a team that we haven't played in a while, so it's an important game for us as well. I definitely do feel a little bit nervous, I'm trying to leave it all out there, this is it. And so I'm super excited for tonight. Hopefully we can come out with a win. First play of the game, we get a big hit on defense.
First down!
Gotta set the tone. Third down, they get the ball out quick, but my guy Ceyair is all over it. We get the stop. They punt it to Peter, and he takes it back to their side of the field. Now we got great field position. Offense starts off strong, and we're moving deeper and deeper into their territory. We get inside the 10, and Braden runs the option, and we're on the board. Last game in high school, end of the first quarter, everything's going our way. Senior night, last game for Loyola, we gotta go out in style. Playing for 4 years now since freshman year, and we've gone through a lot of struggles, and now we're getting the chance to battle it out for the league championship. Crespi is a team that we haven't played in a while, so it's an important game for us as well. Up 14-0 on 2 possessions, we're feeling it. First play of the second quarter, Braden gets it to Peter and he's gone. 21-0. We're starting to light it up. Crespi sets up the punt, they kick it to Peter, he makes the guy miss and takes it all the way to inside the 5. Once we're inside the 5, you give it to Taj. No way we should lose this game. Crespi finally starts getting in rhythm and moving the chains. Second and 6, Patrick gets a huge sack. There's nothing better than getting the shutout on defense. We start out on our 19, Braden throws it to Peter. Peter breaks a tackle. Jacoby comes out of nowhere and makes a great block. Peter's gone. Touchdown. 35-0. Peter's been going off all season. He has 2 touchdowns so far tonight, and he's looking to get his 3rd. He's not even a senior. Where's my touchdown? During halftime, my coach came up to me and he was like, "Do you want to play the rest of the game?" And I was like, "Yes, I don't want to go out. This is it." 41-0 on senior night. It's crazy, we came in here ready to do this and we did exactly what we planned on. We really got to have fun in the second half. It was a running clock, but we got to enjoy these last 2 quarters together. Fourth quarter, my last drive on defense at Loyola. I see the quarterback give the receiver a hand signal. He runs up, runs out. I jump in and I get a pick to close out my season. I thought it was great. I was hoping I'd get one, and so I felt like it was pretty fitting, go out with that. I think it means way more to the community and just the alumni, just everybody was saying that we weren't good anymore, that Loyola's time was over, and this was kind of a statement for us to say no, this isn't it, we're just getting started, so hopefully next year they capitalize on this, keep going, and Jacoby and Peter and Taj and Harrison lead the team. Crazy, honestly, it's the last game of high school. It's been a super long ride, a fun one. This is bittersweet, being able to, get ready to start a new chapter, but, having to leave one behind is always a difficult thing. It was really awesome just getting to see all my family, my closest friends there to watch me, getting to see some people come down from college to watch the game. So it sucks that we had a shortened season, but I'm so glad I got to run out one last time with my brothers for my senior year. Today is prom. We weren't sure if we were gonna get one. So I'm excited.
When are we supposed to go over there?
About 3.
3? What time is it?
2:45.
2:40?
You want to get ready now?
I was gonna say this before, but we should like make a TikTok where it's like, no, just listen. We make a TikTok and it's all of us before, and you know we're just chilling, and then we hit a.
I want to do that.
And this is my last big night with my high school friends. You know, everybody's gonna be going their different ways after this. Obviously, we're still gonna be in touch, but people are gonna be on the East Coast, up in Washington, stuff like that. So this is it for us.
What's long before?
Oh, you can just do like horizontal.
Whoa. Yeah. Hey. Beat by Apollo, stop at New Apollos. Cop a Henny sour and I'm puffing Jack sour.
I'm not gonna miss him because I'm down the street.
Yeah, I'm here.
He's my rival.
I'm in LA.
UCLA.
So we for sure hitting games for sure.
I know a good place to rent cars at, so I'm gonna probably pull up to the prom, pull up in a little Lamborghini. It'll be clean.
It's beautiful.
It's pretty casual.
I love it.
You want to talk about date or next question?
Next question.
Y'all can't come to this one. I'll catch y'all later though. Just had graduation. I'm here with my family now. We're finna just, mingle a little bit. Graduation was fun.
Ceyair Wright. Let's get it!
It was crazy just getting to watch all my friends walk across the stage. It's wild just to think about how fast time has gone.
It feels weird. I mean, it's just sinking in right now. Just like, man, can we get a do-over? I feel like we got cheated out of 1 year. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's hard to believe that the chapter is over. As a dad, it's been so many moments. I'm just proud of the young man he's starting to be and just growing into. He's only starting his path.
It's a blessing to have so many great things going on at the same time. And just the support system that I have with my family, they're the ones that are there behind the scenes, motivating me and pushing me forward to be able to do all these things.
It's just an exciting time with him in the movie coming out right around the time that he's gonna be on campus. Looking forward to, September, looking forward to some of the football games.
All right, that's a wrap on high school. It's almost time for Space Jam to drop, so we got a little bit of press lined up. Today I'm gonna be on Access Hollywood.
What's going on, guys? So, we're here at Access Hollywood today.
It's pretty crazy, it's a show that I've watched since I was younger, so.
We also got the premiere later on tonight, so it's exciting.
Space Jam, A New Legacy starring LeBron James is in theaters right now.
Rising star Ceyair Wright plays LeBron's son in the movie.
What you know about it? 100 bands on it.
Congratulations, man. What was your reaction when you got that call that you're going to be playing on Sunday?
It was through the roof, honestly. Like going from just playing regular football at Loyola and then being in a movie with LeBron, it's super surreal.
This being my first premiere, I had to step out and spend a lot of time on this fit.
So I got it's a little yellow suit, with a white t-shirt, pants on the backside. And I got some G-Fazos, you know what I'm saying? Some Air Force Ones. And then I'm rocking a little watch too, you know.
I get asked about LeBron a lot. And the funniest thing is I get a lot of DMs about him, oh bro, can you send him this for me? Can you show him this? Just a bunch of stuff like that. I tried to think about what today would look like, but this is still way bigger than I expected. It's time for the premiere. Y'all better go see it.
I'm getting ready to leave, so packing all my stuff up right now. I gotta decide what I'm gonna take with me and what I'm going to leave behind.
From 1 to 10, I'd probably rate my shoe game 7 or an 8, but in the future, it's gonna be a 10, because I'm gonna have every exclusive pair that you can think of.
First pair I gotta bring with me, gotta go with some Air Force Ones. Pretty regular, nothing serious. And then I gotta go with these right here, the Mocha ones. I got these recently actually, and I've been wearing them a lot. Let's see, what's next? All right, I'm gonna bring these McQueens. See, these are a nice type of shoe that you'd wear where you gotta be nice and fancy. Blue velvet on there, real clean.
The first people to get me into shoes were my friend Larry and his brother Keithan. I remember the first shoes they were wearing were some foam posits. Since then, I started loving shoes.
I've been really into ones recently. My favorite shoes for Jordans at least, probably like 1s and 11s. I'll bring these 13s. I got these like 2 years ago. My mom got them for me. They've been real reliable. It's a good shoe to wear. Next, we gotta go with these 11s. The 11s are a shoe that I like to wear a lot. You know, it's a classic. The bread colorway is the most well-known colorway in any type of Jordan. Take me some Vans. You know, you gotta have some Vans. These are also some everyday type of shoes. You know, when you're on campus, you gotta do a lot of walking. Okay, let's think. The Off-White 4s. These are some really nice shoes. These aren't gonna come out all the time. I've only worn them a couple times. These are if you're gonna go somewhere really nice and you want people to be like, ooh, what are those? You know what I'm saying? That's this shoe right here. You know, I got all my shoes ready to go. You know, moving day is coming up. Super excited. It's move-in day. I was up till like 4 a.m. last night.
I can remember being 10 years old thinking, dang, I hope I can go to USC, watching Reggie Bush and people like that run around. Now it's time.
Just sitting there thinking like, dang, this is the last day where I'm like living at home, you know? You know, you see all the shoes are in here. My dad's gonna meet us up there and my mom is driving with me.
It's a surreal feeling because I'm like, how do I even have a child old enough to be going to college? That's number one.
This is my little brother Clay. He just turned 4 yesterday. We just went to Disneyland.
No, it's a great feeling. I know you're gonna be like incredible in life, so this is just the next step. So I'm excited. Ceyair's getting ready to go to college. He's gonna move out. How do you feel about it? A little bit sad.
A little bit.
Yeah. Huh?
Yep, he goes.
He has to go?
Yep.
A little bit. Because I'll miss you, but you're like right down the street.
Playing in the Coliseum would be great. The Coliseum being one of the most famous stadiums in the world. It's a staple of LA, and you know, it's high energy all the time, so I'm excited.
All right.
I've always had my parents by my side, and having them in the stands, looking up to see them is gonna be great.
I'm just looking forward to him experiencing that feeling. I mean, I know those butterflies are gonna be floating in his stomach. I know that's a feeling you'll never ever really forget, so we're just looking forward to it. I know they play San Jose State. I don't know the exact date, but it definitely will be marked on the calendar.
I'm ready for the next chapter.
You know the vibes, fam. Listen, the drops don't stop and neither do the blessings. If you want to get drippy like your boy, you know you do, all you gotta do is click the link over here. Also, don't forget to subscribe this away and check out more fire videos over here. You know what it is. It's the O way or no way.